Sometimes games just come out of nowhere and they absolutely dominate. Take Flappy Bird, for example, okay? That game should have never been popular at all. It was made by like one dude. I think it was like a Super Mario sprite hack type of thing. Like in hindsight, it should have never been successful. On paper, it makes no sense. But it just dominated. Like the trend just caught on, people loved it, and boom, it became a success. It became more successful than like a AAA title. It's insane, and I absolutely love that. Well, the latest game now to do that is a game that is called Lethal Company. It is a 4-player co-op horror game, and I am not kidding when I say that it is currently sitting at number 5 on Steam. It is literally above PUBG and Apex and even GTA 5 in terms of people playing it right now. Yeah, it's in the 6 digits right now for people playing it. It is at 112,000 players right now. It is right now in Steam Early Access, and it right now has over 20,000 overwhelmingly positive Steam reviews, and it is only going up from there. It's kind of a retro-futuristic type atmosphere. I gotta be honest, it kind of reminds me of SCP Containment Breach, but it's co-op and it looks hilarious. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a horror game, and I would be a scared little weenie playing it, but like, it just looks like a lot of fun to play with your friends. I think it's got like the prox chat type of thing, like the proximity chat, where it sounds like the people you're playing with are actually right there, so they're quieter if they're further away and they're louder if they're closer, just like in real life. I don't know, the whole thing just looks really cool and kind of funny. The gameplay that I have seen of it, it just looks like a great time. So like I said, it is a 4-player co-op horror game. It is centered around scavenging resources, all centered around a time-based structure. It looks like you have got 3 days to like meet certain quotas or like solve challenges. Basically, it's Majora's Mask, but actually scary and, probably like way different. Yeah, probably not a very good comparison there, besides the 3 days thing. But yeah, overwhelmingly, just everybody is saying great things about this game. The game's developer is named Zeekerss. I think it's just one person, but maybe it's a small team, I'm not exactly sure. But they expressed gratitude for the overwhelming support, and they promised more updates to come. I think it just goes to show how big of an influence online content creators have over these games that just become really popular. Because once one big streamer or YouTuber or content creator makes a video on it, then it can kind of be a snowball effect and more people create videos on it, and then that just creates a whole group of people that actually want to play the game. But don't get me wrong, I am not saying that this just happened out of pure chance. No, the reason that people are playing it, the reason it got popular in the first place, is because the game is just so unique and so fun. And again, I love that it is coming from an indie game rather than a AAA game. I always like to think that it kind of makes the big game studios kind of nervous and, kind of gives them a reality check in a reasonable sort of way, just to kind of show them, hey, at the end of the day, gamers don't have to be loyal to anyone. I mean, you can just come out of nowhere. You can be one person and just make like an Among Us or a Flappy Bird, or in this case, a Lethal Company, and you can just have literally hundreds of thousands of people wanting to play it. And that really is the true magic of it. Game development now is widespread. It's easier now more than ever to get your foot in the door, and I love that. So the message of this video today, not that there's ever been a message, but I guess I'm gonna have a message of this video. Okay, that kind of sounds corny, but all I'm saying is if you are interested in game development, my message to you is do it. Because take this game, for example, you never know when your one small idea might create something very, very big. Anyway, congrats to Zeekerss. I really hope to see more updates on this awesome game in the future.